Okay, so on this track, what happens is I've already got the sailboat rigged, and I'm starting to back it down the ramp. It's a pretty long ramp. There is no dock at this ramp, so it makes launching the sailboat solo very interesting. So now we're at the ramp. We're actually dropping down finally. Again, it's a very long run to back up on this one. These two guys over here, they were trying to get their motor started. They've been down there, man, quite a while, just cranking away on that engine. And as usual, whenever you get to the ramp, you gotta have small talk. So what I'm doing is I'm now taking off the safety chain and the winch connection to the sailboat. I always leave it on because I don't ever want that sailboat to leave that trailer until I'm ready for it. So now that I have it fully disconnected so that way it can float free from the trailer, I will then come on back in, and right as my back wheels hit the water, I'll slam on the brakes pretty hard, and I'll let that sailboat float off the trailer. I didn't bring it that far down in the water this time, so you can see it's wanting to float a little, but it's not off the trailer, so I actually had to give it a little push, which was pretty much perfect on this location. So I have it tied to my bow cleat, and then I also have it tied up into the bed of the truck with a 3/8 rope, so that way it'll never float away from me. I then just untie it off the truck, and then I can walk it around. On the right side of the ramp, it does have some leads. It's a little bit more of a cushy spot. On the left side of the ramp, it's more of a drop off with some rocks. So you will get wet in this scenario. There's no way not to get wet launching this boat solo. It's absolutely impossible. So as you can see, I'll just walk it all the way up. A lot of rocks around here. So I'll just find one of the biggest rocks I can. I bring the boat up until it slightly touches bottom, and I'll just tie it off to one of the big rocks as an anchor. It seems to work pretty much. I haven't had it float away from me yet. I know it's not the most secure way of tying the boat, but it was definitely fine for these conditions. I also find it a lot faster just to tie it off there on a big rock than to pull the whole anchor out and try to set it. And then I'll walk back to the truck, go park the truck, walk all the way back, and then start the engine. Always make sure the engine's started, warmed up, and working properly before I untie it from the rock in the front. And once I'm satisfied that it's working properly, then I'll go untie it and walk it out. I do have water shoes on, guys. You cannot do this barefooted, especially in this rocky conditions that are all slippery. With the algae growing, you've got to have some good traction control. So I have a nice pair of water shoes on. And as you can see, I did not have the Venomy today, so I'm fully covered up. I don't want to get sunburned. And what I'm doing right now with the engine in idle, I'm actually walking it back to the ramp. So that way I can sit right there on the ramp and then jump in the boat. You'll notice that I do have my life jacket sitting right there. I always wear my life jacket, and I have it in the cockpit of the boat ready to go as soon as I get on. And then as soon as I pull out, I will put the life jacket on. But I like to get away from the ramp as fast as possible, free it up. I don't want to take up too much time. I don't want to be in the way of other people. So I'll back out the boat, and then I'll drive it out into a part of the lake where nobody will be around, so then I can set sail. So that is how I launch Squally Heifer solo with no dock, guys. I'll catch you next time.